giving her. Hello everyone. I'm on my way to Nathan's house today. He invited me to come out and ride his trails with him. It's 49 degrees out. It's a beautiful day today. And you can see on the back I've got my fat tire bike. We're going to try his trails. I haven't been on his trails in a long time, since last fall. So we're in March and looking forward to checking out the trails. While I'm at Nathan's house, I might just take the time to check out his horses. And we're going to take our time today because we don't want to crash. With all the hospitals being tied up with other things, save the injuries for later. Or at least for a long time, hopefully. I don't know how long this video is going to be because we're just going to session some things, ride around. But hopefully we can put together enough for you to enjoy some riding. For those of you that haven't seen Nathan's trails before, he lives out in the country. He's got some pretty good elevation to play with. He's got some wide double track on the lower half. It's pretty spread out. And then he gets to single track with a lot of elevation gains and drops. He's built some pretty cool wooden features out here. I've gotten to help session them before. Yeah, so that's it. Anyone that knows me knows that I love to ride trails through the woods. Dirt specifically. I enjoy the challenges it presents. There is a new view around every corner, the exercise it gives me, the blood pumping through me, and the cool people I meet while out riding. However, sometimes I need to get out of my comfort zone and try new things to improve my skill sets, learn new ones, and progress. Now my friend Nathan has a trail system in his backyard. He has built some challenging features, and today we spent a lot of time sessioning most of them. We sessioned wooden berms, wooden skinnies, wooden platforms and roll downs, rollovers, jumps, and drops. We even ended up having a long jump contest off a small wooden ramp. We got outside of our comfort zone and we pushed ourselves. In the process, we improved our techniques on these items. It also gave Nathan feedback on what adjustments might be needed on his trails. And we had super trail dog Misha to come around with us. The first feature we sessioned was a big wooden berm. We practiced the proper angle to approach the berm, as well as how to try to keep the bike at a 90-degree angle from the surface. By improving the angle of our entry into the berm, we were able to track much higher on the berm with a smoother exit and greater control. Also, by keeping our bikes perpendicular to the berm versus to the ground, we had much greater control and no loss of traction. Centrifugal motion kept us on the wood, and we didn't even need to be going that fast. Yeah. The second feature we sessioned was a raised skinny with a bend called the Gator bridge. We learned that you need some momentum versus going really slow to stay on it properly. Additionally, looking at where you want to go versus where you don't want to go is the best key to staying on it. Even after doing it probably 10 times, it's still scary to go over. Mainly because there's a left turn at the end onto a raised wooden platform that you had to pedal up, and then you got to choose from 2 down options, both being relatively simple. The right option we debated about making it into a drop, but the tree at the drop point and the tightness of the turn make it really difficult to set up for a drop. We discussed other options to think about for another visit. Next on our challenges, we did his big uphill jump. The jump is there so you can jump up to the next level without having to go up a rocky section and losing all of your momentum. You have to hit it at the correct angle because if you go too far right, you're alongside a large tree and you don't want to crash into the tree. And if you go too far left, you end up off course and losing all your speed. And the next feature we sessioned was a rock drop to a rocky uphill. Originally, this drop was only rollable. Even though it is a relatively small drop, it's scary as heck because you drop into a dip with a sharp rocky uphill. I always ended up rolling it and not getting to drop in like I really wanted to. After studying the line, I discovered there was still a rock drop to the left, and I could avoid the uphill rocks altogether. I figured I would roll up to the drop to check out the line, but once I got near it, I felt good about it and went ahead and sent it. It turned out to be pretty smooth. Next time I'm going to try and add some speed to it. Along the way, we hit a couple features only once. There was a beginner section of wooden features. There's the double drop, which still needs some work and a whole session on its own. There's Pickle Hill, which still beat me. I was so close to getting it this time. I think I've only cleared this obstacle 1 or 2 times in total so far. And then at the end of the day, we had a long jump contest. We took turns jumping off this silly little jump to see who could go the farthest. We started out at about 4 feet distance, and by the time we were done, we were clearing 10 feet. It was pretty fun to try that. We'll do a half speed attempt. He thinks we should be able to hit at least 9 feet. We're at about 8.5 right now, so he's going to give her the beans and see what happens.
All right, I took that one. Maybe not the prettiest, but I took it. So now Rico's got one more try, and then we're going to measure and see how far we actually got.
All right, Nate's going to measure how many feet.
This is going to be the official measurement. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's got to be 10 from the top.
10 feet. Well, that's what my goal today was, to have fun and practice sessioning. Maybe
show us your seat.
Gain some skill.
Nate's seat has got.
Not break my seat.
He's got one of the newfangled seats. They're called pivot seats. Oh, it comes right out. Got 2 horses to play with. Alright, so we're done riding. We sessioned a lot of things today. We probably did more than we should have, but we were having so much fun we kind of got carried away. And the long jump contest was pretty fun. We probably started out jumping about 4 feet. By the end we were hitting the 10-foot mark, which was pretty cool. And I was impressed with Nathin. He was doing things that I'm sure were outside his comfort level, but he's getting the hang of that stuff. Those big wooden berms, he's starting to rail them really nicely. He's finding a good balance point when he's hitting the jumps, and he's landing pretty square. So I'm impressed with his progress on the trails and on the features. Plus, his goal is to become a better mountain biker, and those kind of things are only going to help him out. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom, because my goal is to get to 100 subscribers. I'm about halfway there, So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hey, help a guy out. Hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And believe it or not, I'm having as much fun putting the videos together as I am doing the actual riding. They're both fun. Because when I'm putting the videos together, it's like I'm doing the ride all over again and experiencing the same feelings. So I'm enjoying that part of it. I hope you enjoy the videos. My goal is to try and inspire somebody that probably wouldn't be out trying stuff to go out and ride and get off the couch. So yeah, we'll talk to you later. Ride safe. So not only did I have a great day, I made out like a bandit because I got a new sticker for my car. It's the Backyard Fat Bike Series sticker, and I got extras.